Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who DVD collection update. Normally, I add the Blu-rays into this, but the Blu-rays haven't had anything added on since Doctor Who the Collection Season 9. So I'm going to leave the Blu-rays out for now, but I'm leaving them so you can actually still see the Blu-rays with the collection range at the top, and then the steelbooks going into the standard Blu-rays, including the spin-offs for Torchwood and the Class. So I'm just going to focus on the main Doctor Who DVD range and what I own of it. So yeah, let's dive in. So all this lot at the bottom, this is actually the limited editions, collector's editions and limited editions. So let's dive into it. So as you can see, I've got Doctor Who The Key to Time limited edition. I love that artwork and I love the way how the box opens up. The collector's edition of Doctor Who Series 1, Series 3, one of them. The collector's edition to Series 3, we've got Daleks at the background instead of having the Master or the Doctor and Martha running. And then, of course, I have the Series 4 collector's edition. That was a HMV exclusive. Then, of course, we have the 5th complete series steelbook. The limited edition Blu-ray version of that steelbook. Of course, the limited edition of Series 6 with the big silence head, as well as the limited edition Series 1 Weeping Angel. And of course the collector's edition to the 8th series on Blu-ray. And then here we've got the special one. So this one in this big massive cyber head is my limited edition series. Well, I would say limited edition, but it doesn't actually have a limited edition. So it's a collector's edition of Series 2 that belongs inside the cyber head. And then of course I've got the collector's edition of Series 1 to 4 in this little box set, and the limited edition regeneration set. And that's mainly it for the limited editions and collector's editions and the other editions that I've kind of got in the collection range. I still need to try and get my hands on some other bits and dabs like the 4th Doctor time capsule and some other bits and dabs like the Davros collection and of course the Dalek collection that we had quite a few releases. So yeah, let's join in to the other main part of the DVDs. And here we are for the actual DVD part. So before I get into the main range, I've got something to show you. So over here, I've got some of the spin-offs like K9 and Company, the Peter Cushing Dalek movies, which I do have on Blu-ray Steelbook, the complete Sarah Jane Adventures. I'm currently on season 2 of my rewatch of them. And then, of course, Torchwood Series 1 and 2. And up here is the normal box sets to Doctor Who Series 1 to 6, because I brought myself some new versions to go up here, and then of course I've got other ones. So anyway, let's get into the actual DVD part now. So we have got the Unearthly Child here, we've got the Daleks, we've got the Edge of Destruction, the Keys of Manus, as you can see here, the Aztec Special Edition, the Sensorites, the Reign of Terror, Planet of the Giants, the Dalek Invasion of Earth, and then of course we have the Rescue and the Romans. Then of course we have the Web Planet, the Space Museum, and the Chase. And then the Time Middler, my favourite story from season, well, my second favourite story from season 2. Nearly my all-time favourite then, but it's not. Then coming into Hartnell, we have Galaxy 4. The terrible gunfighters. I absolutely hate the gunfight. It's not a brilliant story. The Ark. The War Machines. And then finishing Hartnell, we have the 10th Planet. And then going over here with Mr. Patrick Troughton. So we got the Power of the Dalek Special Edition. The Underwater Menace. I'm really looking forward to later on in the year that we are getting a re-release of this story, but with animated episodes for 1 and 4. And then I can do whatever I want with this one, because this one isn't my favourite DVD. It's my least favourite. I've only watched it once since buying it, because the Telesnap reconstructions for these are absolutely terrible. Just pure terrible. And I'm looking forward to the animation coming out of this story. Yeah. Then carrying it on down with Mr. Patrick Troughton. So we have the Moonbase here, the Macra Terror, the Faceless Ones, get back in there, Faceless Ones, the Evil of the Daleks, my favourite Dalek story for Troughton, the Tomb of the Cybermen, The Abominable Snowmen, the Ice Warriors, the Enemy of the World Special Edition, the Web of Fear Special Edition, Fury from the Deep, the Dominators, the Mind Rubber, the Invasion, the Croutons, the Seeds of Death Special Edition, and then the War Games, and then coming over to the 70s now with Jon Pertwee as the main Doctor. So we've got Spearhead from Space Special Edition, Doctor Who and the Silurians, Ambassadors of Death, Inferno Special Edition. I'm really looking forward to when Season 7 comes out on Blu-ray, as it is my second favourite Pertwee season. So yeah, when Season 7 comes out on Blu-ray in Doctor Who The Collection range, I'll be so happy with that one because it's my second favourite Pertwee season. Then, of course, we have Terror of the Autons, The Mind of Evil, The Claws of Axos Special Edition, The Connery in Space. Not a favourite story of mine. I know some people like it, some people really love it. I just cannot get into it. I find it so boring. It does get better when episode 4, when the Master comes in at the end of episode 3 and beginning of episode 4. But that's just mainly it. I'm not really too fussed about the first 2 episodes. And then, of course, we have the Daemons here. In it goes. So that's that shelf. So carrying it on with the Pertwee. So we've got the Day of the Daleks, The Curse of Paladon, The Sea Devils, my favourite Pertwee story. We've got The Mutants, The Time Monster. I love that story. The Three Doctors Special Edition, The Carnival of Monsters Special Edition, Frontier in Space, Planet of the Daleks, The Green Death Special Edition, The Time Warrior, Invasion of the Dinosaurs, Day of the Daleks, The Monster of Paladon, and of course Planet of the Spiders. And that's it for Jon Pertwee. And then coming into my favourite Doctor now, so we have Robot, The Ark in Space, my second favourite story from season 12, The Santoran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, my favourite story from season 12. And my third favourite story from season 12, Revenge of the Cybermen. I've got so much appreciation for this story. Then season 13, my favourite Tom Baker season. And you're going to find that out late where it is in my top 4 places. So we have Terror of the Cygons. Ooh. Planet of Evil. Pyramids of Mars. The Android Invasion, The Brain of Morbius. Then just coming down to the bottom of this cabinet. So we have The Seeds of Doom, The Mask of Mandragora, The Hand of Fear, The Deadly Assassin, The Face of Evil, The Robots of Death Special Edition, and The Talents of Wing Chiang Special Edition, my favourite story from season 14. Season 15, we go to The Horror of Fang Rock, The Invisible Enemy, Image of the Fandel, The Sunmakers, Underworld, and of course The Invasion of Time. And then coming into season 16, I bought 2 copies of this one because I've got the limited edition one and I didn't want that to get damaged, so I bought myself the standard one for season 16. So we have The Key to Time Story 1, The Reboss Operation, The Pirate Planet, which is the second story to the Key to Time season, The Stones of Blood, The Androids of Tara, The Power of Kroll, and The Armageddon Factor. And then coming over here, we have Destiny of the Daleks for season 17 now. My favourite story for season 17, The City of Death. Creature from the Pit, Nightmare of Eden. And then the last story in this cabinet is, of course, The Haunts of Naimon. And then join me for up here, where we go into the rest of Tom Baker. So we have my second favourite story for season 17, aka Shada. Season 18, The Leisure Hive, Maglus, Full Circle, State of Decay, Warrior's Gate, Keeper of Traken, my favourite story for season 18. And Logopolis, my second favourite, because Tom leaves and it's most heartbreaking when he leaves. I mean, I absolutely love that line compared to Tedence, I don't want to go. I mean, Tom's last line is, it's the end and the moment has been prepared for. And then jumping into Peter Davison, so we have Castrovalva. We have Fort of Doomsday. Kinder. The Visitation Special Edition. Black Orchid. Earthshock. Time Flight. Arc of Infinity. Snake Dance. Mordrin Undead. Terminus. Enlightenment. The King's Demons. And of course, my favourite Peter Davison story, The Five Doctors. Or should I say my third favourite Peter Davison story, because there's two more I like. Then of course, down here we go to Warriors of the Deep. The Awakening. Frontios. Resurrection of the Daleks, signed by Peter Davison. Planet of Fire. The Caves of Androsani Special Edition, my favourite Davison story. I absolutely love that story. Then, of course, we go to The Twin Dilemma. I have so much hatred for this story. Attack of the Cybermen, brilliant. Ventures and Varos Special Edition. I love Ventures and Varos, my second favourite Colin Baker story. Mark of the Irani. The Two Doctors. Then down here we go to Time Lash. And my third favourite Colin Baker story, Revelation of the Daleks, signed by Colin Baker. And then, of course, we have Trial of a Time Lord stories 1 to 4, which is The Mysterious Planet. Trial of a Time Lord episodes 5 to 8, aka Mind Warp. Trial of a Time Lord episodes 9 to 12, which is Toad of Vervoids, and then The Ultimate Foe, episodes 13 and 14 of Trial of a Time Lord. Now, coming into my second favourite, most popular Doctor to me, and it is McCoy with Time and Irani. Paradise Towers, Delta and the Bowerman, Dragonfire, Remembrance of the Daleks, my second favourite Sylvester McCoy story, and it's signed by him as well. And coming down here, we have The Happiness Patrol, Silver Nemesis, The Greatest Show in the Galaxy, Battlefield, Ghostlight, and The Curse of Ferric. I'm going to say something. I'm going to get this story signed next month because Sylvester McCoy is going to Telford Comic Con again, and I'm really going to get him to sign The Curse of Ferric as it's my favourite McCoy story. I'll probably get this version signed and, of course, the VHS version because I've already got the Blu-ray signed for season 26, so I might get this one signed and the VHS copy. And then, of course, we have Survival. Then jumping into Mr. Paul McGann with the TV movie special edition. Scuba the Shulker, not a canon Doctor Who story, but with Richard E. Grant. It's actually quite an interesting story, and I might do my review on this one. And then, of course, jumping into New Who now with Doctor Who The Complete First Series and Doctor Who The Complete Second Series. Then coming down to this shelf, we've got Doctor Who The Complete Third Series, Doctor Who The Complete Fourth Series, Doctor Who The Complete Specials, Doctor Who The Complete 5th Series, Doctor Who The Complete 6th Series, The Complete 7th Series, as well as The Day of the Doctor, Time of the Doctor, Series 8. And coming down here, we jump into Series 9 for Capaldi, Series 10, and then Twice Upon a Time. And then Jodie Whittaker now with the Series 11, Series 12, Revolution of the Daleks, Doctor Who Series 13, aka Flux, my favourite Jodie Whittaker series. I love Flux. And then down here we have Eve of the Daleks and Legend of Sea Devils, and of course The Power of the Doctor. And that's the main DVD part of the collection. So join me for another part quickly. And welcome back. So this is all the first editions to the Doctor Who DVD collection. So as you can see, this is all the first editions. So let's dive in. So we've got Lost in Time, the original release of The Aztecs, the original release of Power of the Daleks, the Tomb of the Cybermen, as you can see. Then, of course, we've got all the original releases like To the Web of Fear, Seas of Death, Spared from Space, Inferno, Claws of Axos, The Three Doctors, Carnival of Monsters, The Green Death. Jumping into Tom Baker we've got, as you can see, Ark in Space, Robots of Death, Sharda, and The Talents of Wing Chang. Hang on a minute, what? Oh, sorry, I've mixed them two up, which are there. And then, of course, we have The Five Doctors after the Visitation, Resurrection of the Daleks, and then, of course, The Case of Androsani, Ventures of Varos, The original DVD release to Remembrance of the Daleks. Probably will get this one signed as well, I think. And the original release of the TV movie. And then, of course, we have Series 1, Volume 1, Series 1, Volume 2, Series 1, Volume 3. And then down here we have Series 1, Volume 4, Series 2, Volume 1, Series 2, Volume 2, Series 2, Volume 3, Series 2, Volume 4, and Series 2, Volume 5, followed by The Runaway Bride, followed by Series 3, and then, of course, The Infinite Quest, and then all of Series 4, Dreamland, and the Regeneration Special. So that's mainly it for David Tennant on that shelf. That's all the 10th Doctor singular DVDs. Dropping into Series 5 and The Christmas Carol. And then down here we have Series 6 Part 1, Series 6 Part 2, the Doctor and the Wardrobe, Series 7 Part 1, Series 7 Part 2. Then, of course, we have the Deep Breath, Last Christmas, Series 9 Part 1, Series 9 Part 2, The Husband's River Song, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, Series 10 Part 1, Series 10 Part 2, and, of course, Revolution. And that's it for that part. And then here, as you can see, we have the Doctor Who DVD file bit, which has got Invasion, Curse of Paladon, The Three Doctors, Chronicle of Monster Planet, The Daleks, Image of Fandel, The Stones of Blood, The Androids of Tara, and Destiny of the Daleks, that shelf. And then, of course, we have Full Circle, State of Decay, Warriors Gate, The Mark of the Irani, Revolution of the Daleks, Delta and the Batman, Battlefield, Survival, and the first part of Series 1, which has got Rose and the End of the World. And that's mainly it. So that's all my Doctor Who DVD collection. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and join for more awesome Doctor Who content.